A week later, Princess Twilight had just received word that Veronica had finally to have a meeting and Discord was coming to represent Equestria, but he was mostly curious about an immortal who appeared to be much older than him. At the same time, Pyromax had just revealed to the public that he's going to marry Queen Chrysalis, and despite a war approaching, they still want the wedding to happen before joining the fight for free will itself.
We have 3 weeks before the meeting, and before Lady Silva tries anything else to prevent you or any of her friends from stopping her plans. So I have something that I need to talk to you about. You too,
said King Sombra as Princess Cadence and Shining Armor joined him and Princess Twilight for a meeting in front of a map that looked a lot like the Cutie Mark map from her castle. The map looked exactly the same, but there were several towns and villages that weren't familiar to them.
I just got word that there are still Shadow Pony tribes out there. Some of them tie themselves to wild magic as well as the original magic.
What is wild magic? Asked Princess Cadence before Cadence before Discord teleported in there.
It's the same kind of magic that makes the Everfree so dangerous, silly. It's a lot like chaos magic, only more nature-based,
said Discord while turning to the map, and he pointed out a village.
Are these villages where some of the other tribes live? Yes and no. One of the villages split up into 2 groups. For some reason, the group that sticks to their dark magic heritage has sided with the Time Fixers for some reason,
said King Sombra, who surprised them.
They can't cast spells like me, if that's what you're worried about. Somehow they will combine wild magic and dark magic to create something else as a means of defense. It wasn't until I figured out it was that tribe who
did what? Asked Princess Twilight, who was wondering why he was being so hesitant.
You're the plunder vines. Well, this tribe invented them,
said King Sombra, who surprised even Discord.
I know it's hard to believe, but they are very strong that way. The village that has been split up into 2 groups. One who uses wild magic have chosen to stay out of the war so far and taking up a new name called Wildlings. While the ones who sided with Lady Silver Plunderlights, they would normally work together, but their different points of views have torn them apart. I believe if we can get them to work together, they'll work for us. I want you to go to the village and see if you could do anything to make that happen. We'd love to, but there is still a lot on our plate. The Crystal Empire and nearly half Equestria are going to fight the Time Fixers, but we still have a lot to plan,
said Shining Armor, who knew he has to prepare for the fight against the Time Fixers. I could go, Father. This mission could give us some insight into Lady Sylpha's plan, said Princess Twilight, who was curious. I'd like Bill to come with me, too.
About that, I need to talk to you in private,
said King Sombra before talking to her in the hallway.
I don't think it's a good idea to bring her for her to come with you on this one.
Why not? Asked Princess Twilight, who was confused.
It's not that I don't trust her, but it's the Flunderites. There is something about them having a lot to do with the assassins from that day,
said King Sombra, who was apparently suspicious of them.
Remember how I said Flunderites have sided with Lady Sylpha? Well, Chronica suspects one of them was the assassin that shot the dart that poisoned Vel.
What? Is there any proof? Asked Princess Twilight, who was worried that more of the poison may be in the village.
Not yet, but if it is, I fear the assassin may belong to this village and will show up there,
said King Sombra, who knew this was to be wary of.
I know you're skeptical about me assigning you guards, but Lady Sylpha must still want Vel dead, so she must have something that would be a wild card to play against Lady Sylpha's plans.
Yeah, but I still want to take her with me, said Princess Twilight, who could see Vel was getting along with Flurry Heart, who apparently has befriended her as they are playing together.
And may I come with? Oh.
Then, may I come with you too? Came this voice as in walked Tempta's Shadow, who surprised them that she managed to sneak into his castle. Your guards need some work, Hanukkah called Soul Forger back to the base, but as requested I come to help you all in any way I can. You do remember we did work together during that time travel mission.
Yes, but okay, you can go. You freaking go,
said King Sombra before giving them a copy of a map to the Wildling and Plunder Right village. Princess Twilight went to talk to Vel about another trip when Tempta's Shadow stayed behind, suspecting that King Sombra wanted to talk to her.
Look, I only agreed to working with Chronica because Twilight wishes it, but her safety is more important than Vel's to me. I know she is tough, but everyone has their limits.
I understand. You can count on me to have her back if it gets ugly, said Princess Shadow before going
Tempest
Shadow before going to join the others. To be continued.